All right, if you've been waiting for that one massive opportunity to finally break into the IT and AI industry, you're definitely going to want to pay close attention to this. Today, we're diving straight into the GWC Data.AI mega hiring drive. And honestly, when they say mega, they literally mean business. This is a laser-focused recruitment event built exclusively for freshers. We're going to walk through this whole explainer, breaking down the exact details, the roles, and most importantly, the incredibly strict deadlines you got to know about. The tech industry moves fast, right? So we're going to make sure you have all the facts lined up so you absolutely don't miss out.
Because look, this isn't just your standard run-of-the-mill job posting where you just toss a resume into some digital black hole and kind of cross your fingers. No way. For those of you looking to kickstart your IT careers, consider this your immediate gateway. Built from the ground up specifically for fresh graduates, this drive is literally the launchpad for your tech career. But you know, just like any actual launchpad, there are some very specific safety checks and protocols you absolutely have to follow to get on board.
So, let's talk about the absolute most crucial requirement right out of the gate, your graduation year. The criteria here is exceptionally strict. They are only looking for graduates from the 2025 and 2026 batches, period. No exceptions. Now that might sound tough, but actually scratch that. It's really fantastic news for you. Why? Because it means you aren't competing against, industry veterans with 5 years of experience. You're only competing against your peers. It levels the playing field completely.
Okay, let's break down the two specific roles they're actually hiring for, so you can kind of start mentally placing yourself where your skills fit best. First up, the AI engineer. If you are totally fascinated by machine learning, crunching data, model development, and automation, this cutting-edge path is 100% for you. On the flip side, for all the builders out there, we've got the full-stack developer role. This covers the whole shebang: front-end, back-end, building web apps, managing databases, and wrangling APIs. Honestly, both of these paths offer just incredible entry-level opportunities to really jumpstart your journey. Now, when it comes to the actual interview itself, you need to be prepared to physically show up. This is an exclusive, in-person, walk-in interview. So yeah, this isn't a remote application where you just hop on a video call in your sweatpants from your living room. You are required to physically be at the venue to present yourself face-to-face to the hiring teams at GWC Data.AI. It's old school, but it's highly effective.
And guys, here is where the urgency really kicks in. You can't just rock up unannounced. Registration is absolutely mandatory. And you must, I repeat, must register online by 12 p.m. tomorrow. That is a super tight deadline. Once you do that, step 2 is securing your official confirmation email, which is basically your golden ticket to step 3, actually attending the walk-in. If you're a 2025 or 2026 grad, the clock is quite literally ticking right now.
I really cannot emphasize this next point enough. Candidates without that confirmation email will absolutely not be permitted to attend. Just filling out the online form? Yeah, that's not the finish line. You have to actively check your inbox and make sure that official confirmation email is sitting right there before you even think about traveling to the venue. Seriously, no email, no entry. It's a hard barrier, so don't get caught out. All right, let's look at the timeline so you can game plan your day perfectly. First, as we just talked about, your absolute top priority is hitting that 12 p.m. deadline tomorrow to get registered. Fast forward to the day of the event, Saturday, June 27, 2026. The walk-in window opens sharply at 9 a.m. and wraps up at 3 p.m. That gives you a very strict 6-hour window to get in there and make an amazing impression. You really need to map out your travel, your morning routine, and figure out your exact arrival time to fit perfectly into this block.
And speaking of travel, where exactly are you heading? Well, here are the exact logistical details for the venue. The mega hiring drive is going down at ELCOT, Hosser IT Park. Specifically, you need to head straight to the first floor. The location is Hosser, PIN code 635109. You're going to want to map this out on your phone well in advance, trust me. Knowing exactly where this IT park is will save you from that horrible last-minute panic on the morning of June 27th.
Okay, so what do you actually need to bring with you? Showing up with this complete checklist is basically your first test of professionalism. You got to bring your updated resume or CV, a valid government photo ID, and some passport-size photographs. Also, absolutely critical, bring both your original educational certificates and copies of them, your college ID card if you have one, and, drumroll please, that mandatory confirmation email either printed out or saved on your phone. Having all this perfectly organized in a neat folder before you arrive, that shows them you're a serious candidate ready to step up. Also, before the big day rolls around, the organizers are heavily encouraging everyone to stay connected. You can follow Akash Kumaran P via the links provided for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and their dedicated WhatsApp channel. Look, subscribing to these channels just ensures you aren't going to miss any sudden updates, last-minute tips, or important announcements leading up to the event. Being in the loop is honestly just as important as showing up.
Which brings us right back to the most important question of all. Have you secured your confirmation email yet? We've gone over the roles, the timeline, the venue, and your checklist, but honestly, none of it matters if you don't conquer that very first step. The GWC DATA.AI mega hiring drive is a tremendous opportunity for the class of 2025 and 2026, but remember, that door firmly closes at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So what's your next move going to be? Go ahead and share this explainer with your fellow grads, get yourselves registered, and go secure your spot. Good luck.